Without further ado, shall we talk about Hamnet?
Yeah.
So Hamnet, directed by Chloe Zhao, but I'll leave the details to Adrian to give you with our letterbox description. What do we got?
We got Hamnet 2025, directed by Chloe Zhao. Keep your heart open. The powerful story of love and loss that inspired the creation of Shakespeare's timeless masterpiece, Hamlet.
I think that's the most passion you've given in the description there.
I was trying to, be a thespian.
Yeah, there you go. Bill Shakespeare has an impact on you. So Hamnet, as you mentioned, directed by Chloe Zhao. Chloe Zhao is an Academy Award winner for her work with Nomadland. And then she made, the best Marvel movie ever with Eternals. that one was rough. That one was rough.
That's Angelina Jolie.
That's Angelina Jolie, Salma Hayek.
It's not a terrible Marvel film, but with how they were already structuring how the universe was going to go, it's like there's no place or no explanation for why they're there in the first place.
And I'm not mad at anything being different than the status quo, specifically around Marvel, but this was like very different.
Yeah.
And like a lot of it was why. Like I was left like, what's the motivation behind a lot of this?
Mm.
Yeah. But when Hamnet came around, I was very curious to see how she would rebound off of that. So Erica, we'll go ladies first for your opening thoughts on Hamnet. What did you think? What's your relationship with Shakespeare? Are you a thespian at heart, or what's your relationship?
I think it was hard for me until I learned how to read it, because learning how to read it and learning like the cadence of how it's supposed to be read and where the lines are, where commas are, where periods are, where apostrophe, like they kind of set you up. If you don't have somebody teaching you the right way to read Shakespeare, I can understand why people find it very, very dull. I loved how kind of timeless Shakespeare is, because even if you like go back and read some of his like just stage instructions, like he's hilarious. Like he was so funny, and I have a positive relationship with it, but it's not something like I don't read Shakespeare every year. You know what I mean? Like I'm familiar with the stories, that kind of deal. I liked this movie. I don't know that it's Oscar worthy.
Wow, in any category, like in anywhere.
If anybody was gonna get a nomination, it's the gal who plays Agnes.
Jessie Buckley.
Yeah.
Jessie Buckley, yeah.
If anybody's gonna get any kind of Oscar nod, it's gonna be her. Do I think
just for that primal yell that she gives out anyways?
I mean, the grief, I was crying every time like she was doing an emotional scene. I felt that in my and I think Paul Mescal did a very great job. I think he's a wonderful actor. Do I think that this should have been like his Oscar performance? No. And maybe he's
Gladiator 2, huh?
I don't know if he's like just not there yet, or if he hasn't really like gotten. I've seen him in a few that I like, but I still don't know that this would have been like his Oscar debut. Like I don't personally think it should have
been. Okay. So you came away enjoying Jessie Buckley, thinking
I enjoyed the movie. I really did enjoy the story. I had like vaguely known about William and Anne Hathaway, because that's what his wife's name in real life is, Anne Hathaway. Did you know that? It's kind of crazy too. She kind of looks like the current Anne Hathaway, and Anne Hathaway's husband actually kind of looks like William Shakespeare. Have you like not heard of that conspiracy theory?
Well, what is it, a conspiracy theory if they actually look
Well,
alike?
it's
I
a
mean, it's just
conspiracy theory as somebody
coincidence.
saying, like, that's them reincarnated. Like, it depends on what you believe
Okay.
in.
We're getting
Yeah,
deep in
but
it. We're getting deep in it.
but
Okay, sure.
William and
I
We
think
will
there
get
are a
back
lot of
into that.
conspiracy theories because I thought like William Shakespeare wasn't even like one person. I thought it was like a collection of writers that they like.
Well,
I've heard conspiracies. I don't know, whatever. Like I said,
well, what outside of conspiracy, you said your relationship with William Shakespeare off mic is that you're not familiar.
Not
You don't,
familiar.
you haven't read any of his plays or his writings. So with that being said, what do you think of the movie?
I actually enjoyed the movie. I thought it was really good. I thought the
There we
acting was
go.
on point. I dug the storyline. For it being like Hamlet, and different. Like I didn't even know the difference between Hamlet and Hamnet, and like I think you were trying to allude to it. Like, oh, you just watch the movie, you'll figure it out. Like the
And
opening
what did we
credit, it
discover?
just says like, hey, they're interchangeable. Like I had no idea. Like
Sure.
so I went in completely blind, but I really dug the storyline. I can relate, man. That was rough.
Yeah.
And I definitely felt for every one of them. Like the acting, man, it it's a tearjerker, and their
Yeah.
performances, like you feel it. I thought I dug it. I think it was a really good movie. I don't know. For my first take on Shakespeare, like I thought it was pretty good.
Sure. I mean, I think you've probably seen other Shakespearean either adaptations, like 10 Things I
Right.
Hate About You, right? Or
Right.
The Lion King. They're like adaptations pulled from Shakespeare. But I was really curious for you, Adrian, because now anytime after our Die of My Love episode and kind of you being vulnerable and telling us about your experience of having children and everything that comes with that, right? And like
Right.
this dealing with
I didn't
like
think I was being vulnerable,
family.
man. I don't know if I should be talking like this on these podcasts.
That's great. We need that. Need to be human. Yeah,
Thanks.
that's all right. It makes an impression. So I think with this one, you're dealing with family, you're dealing with children, you're dealing with love. And I saw this initially at TIFF, and at that time I thought it was Paul Mescal's like best performance that I've seen him in. And I thought it felt a little slow at the beginning until we get him in London, right? Without giving too much away yet. Upon second viewing, it was like flipped. Like Jessie Buckley is incredible. I thought that the first time, but like this time, like just really stood out. And the whole movie I thought was put together really well. I initially had a problem with how they kind of jumped from like, okay, they have a kid and now they're grown. You know what I mean? And
They're
I
like
think
7 all of a sudden.
they're older, right? So
Yeah.
I think maybe selfishly I was wanting to just see more about their dynamic, but upon second viewing, it's not about that. I mean, it is, but they capture it differently, right? But to further go into what I thought of this movie, I do have a special guest as always for this episode. It is one of Erica's favorite people in the world, and that is Brenda Meeks from Scary
I told
Movie.
you it was gonna be like, oh, Shrek.
No, we've got enough Shrek coverage on
Shakespeare.
our show here. Don't give it away. Don't give it away. So this is Brenda Meeks from Scary Movie.
This movie is good. Hey, baby. You came back just in time. She's about to get it on with Shakespeare. He found out she's a girl. Yeah, I got you. I got you on camera. You on candid camera now. You ain't know that. Hello.
It's too good.
My
It's too good.
favorite is Regina Hall and like the press that she's been doing. Like they're doing Oscar press right now, and they've been mentioning Scary Movie because they just wrapped up and stuff like that. But there's
Yeah.
one where she talks about, she's like, they're like, how did you come up with that? She's like, I just felt like Brenda would just not know how to say Shakespeare. like I just want her to like
Shakespeare.
not know how to say it. It'd definitely be Shakespeare.
I forever hear her in my head when people talk Shakespeare. But yeah, I really like the movie. I think upon second view, and it even climbed to my list. I'm putting together my favorite movies of the year, and it climbed up from where it was. I think it's incredibly beautiful across the board. The performances, as you guys alluded to, are very powerful. They're very lived in, like very much believe that they're feeling what they're feeling, that they're invested in their characters. The camera shots are beautiful. I mean, this isn't really giving anything away. It's the opening shot, but like we see Jesse Buckley in the fetal position under a tree, and that kind of sets the premise of the large. It's like a symbol for what's in store for the movie, right? And I thought the music was great. I thought the music was really complimentary. The first time it didn't necessarily stand out, but I think that's like intentional. It like really guides the movie along as you're watching it, and helps land the emotional moments that come up. Before we get into spoilers, I think we've kind of already assessed how we feel about the movie, but for sake of housekeeping, the Commodus scale. Thumbs up, even, or down. Adrian, we'll start with you, and remember, this is a audio podcast as well.
We'll go thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up.
All right, Erica, where are you going?
I'm going thumbs up as well.
I love it. 3 thumbs up for me as well. Across the board, we all enjoyed it. I think it's hard to really talk about this movie without spoilers. And now, obviously, this was also adapted from a book. It's been inspired from the play Hamlet. So if you know, you know. But at the same time, if you don't, like, I think a lot of people aren't as familiar with Shakespeare. It is kind of hard to navigate without